Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of Trails Beyond the Horizon. The last part, we banged out the remaining 4 SPGs around the area, around the capital, visited some more places, talked to some people. So, we did all that. Now we got 2 connections we gotta do, and then we can just move on. Give that to Aaron. Give that to Miss Judith here. And then we gotta figure out where we want to go. So, let's go to Yume. Balance group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Alright, here's the money for Agnes's present. I'll pay the rest if it ends up costing more than that, so feel free to let Yume pick out whatever she likes. You got it. Yume's has been pretty psyched up about all this, so I'll make sure she's happy with whatever she finds. Better not keep her waiting too long. It's about time to get... Hey, Vaughn! Hey, Vaughn! What's up, Victor? If Yume wants something, buy it with this. Well, we'll be surrounded by shops. I'm sure it should be tended by something or another. That's not what I mean. Yume is old enough now to be the one giving gifts. But it's her first time, so I want to reward her for it. Consider this a little celebration for her growth. You understand me? Loud and clear. Once you pick out Agnes's gift, I'll get Yume something. But, 1,000 mira a little much. What's the point of money if I can't use it to spoil Yume? If she says she wants something, you better use that money and buy it. Alright. Boy, you really dote on that girl, don't you? Come on, hurry up, let's go! So excited. You heard the girl. Go, get your truck. So where do you want to start, Yume's? I'm gonna look at all kinds of stuff, so let's go to the march. Works for me. Reminds me when we bought your bike. Never did end up buying anything in the march back then, but I take you got an idea of what you're looking for. Yep, to look at a whole bunch of what Agnes likes, I remembered something. A photo album, eh? Makes sense to me. Agnes is the type to treasure her memories, so I'd say this is a good pick. Yeah, do you think she'll like it? Definitely. You better give it to her yourself, too. I bet that'll make her even happier. Sorry to keep you waiting. Was this the design you would like? Yes, I'd like that one, please. Wonderful. That'll come out to 100 mira. That's exactly how much Paulette gave me. It's a big fucking photo album. It's almost as big as her. How big of a photo album can you get? It's bigger than her head. Man, it sure is a snazzy design. Exactly the kind of thing that Agnes would like. You got a good eye. So what made you pick this one? I wonder. I guess I just saw it and thought she'd love this. Well, picking something out perfect just an instinct is pretty impressive. How should I say it? I guess you really do get people. Is that a toy camera? What, you want one? Yeah, but today's supposed to be about buying a gift present for Agnes. Come on, I'm still a kid. You don't need to worry about that kind of thing. Let's grab one. Consider it a reward for picking out such a good gift for Agnes. Really? Thanks, Vaughn. One of our new model toy cameras, right? That'll be 2,000 mira. Man, that's twice as much as what Victor gave me. Whatever. Now's the time to be cheap. Why did I become such a damn softy? There you go. 2,000 mira. Thanks, Vaughn. Just think it was a gift from your grandpa and myself. But today's not my birthday. Let me put it this way: you've given me the pleasure of watching you grow up. I must return the favor. And heck, your grandpa's so happy you'd think it was your birthday. I'm growing up? Sure are. Might be hard to see from where you're standing, but there's no denying it. You look like you're really enjoying yourself. So, what made you suddenly want a camera? Well, I want to make lots of memories. Where's this coming from? I mean, making memories that you can hold on to is a great idea. What sorts of memories do you find important, Yume? Well... I got a whole bunch. Like memories with Mommy and Grandpa. And the most recent memories from when everyone started coming here. You mean Agnes and the rest of the gang, yeah? Yep. I mean, ever since they came, every day has been totally different from the one before. They teach me all about stuff I never knew and show me all kinds of stuff I'd never seen. Plus, I feel like Mommy and Grandpa have been happier too. Can't deny things have become pretty exciting around here for all three of you. And if you and everybody else had never moved in, then Maxim and Mommy would never have gotten as close as they are now. Yume was saying how she felt like her family got bigger ever since I came to the picture. So I bet it means a lot to her to have my assistants making things more lively. That's so. Well, I think that's a wonderful idea. If you treasure that now that much, then I'm sure Agnes would love to hear about it. So you should make sure to let her know how you feel, got it? That'll help me make her birthday party the best it can be. I guess that's the kind of whole point of the party. What took you so long, Vaughn? Did you help her buy a present? Oh, Yume! That sure is a nice camera you got there. What happened? Did he buy that for you? Uh-huh. It was a present from you and him. Thanks a bunch, Grandpa. Well, I'm glad you liked the present I got you. Jeez, I'm not even sure what we're celebrating anymore. Hey, Vaughn, come here. Here's the extra 1,000 mirror for the camera. Take it. Nah, I'm good. I didn't mind. No, you're taking it. That was supposed to be a present from me, so I'm paying. Got it? Sorry, but I refuse. After all, I'm the one who picked it out for her. With her. You're just gonna have to live with going half and half on Yumi's present with me. Here's to celebrating her growth. I picked it out with her, but I'm the one who told you to buy something in the first place. Vaughn, Grandpa, what's the matter? It's nothing, Yume's. Huh? It's pride. He doesn't want to hurt his pride. And so helping Yumi buy a present for someone the first time was witnessing first growth of her hand. Okay. Sweet! Alright, one more. Oops. Let's go with you. Vaughn's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as he pleased. Isn't that Master? What's he up to? Oh, he looked perfect! Can I ask for a few more poses? How about this? Gosh, you're so cool! Sorry, I was gonna turn out amazing! You mind if we continue the interview as we grab photos? Not at all. Hope I can answer your questions properly. Recently, an older, larger-than-life gentleman has been making waves in the expressway and residential autobahn on the capital. Meet Mr. BZ, a bike with a surprisingly easygoing vibe and a body that belies his 70 years of age. Our editing department managed to get in touch with him, and he agreed to partake in a special interview. First off, he heard that you only started riding on an orbital bike in the last couple of years. Is this true? Indeed. After retiring from a career I had dedicated my entire life to, I was ready to start down on a new path. I'll never forget the feeling that when I first shot on my machine and hit the throttle. And ever since, you've been investing more and more into your ride, even though while you're still making time to try out other new hobbies. I think you can all learn from your drive to keep trying new things. Please, I'm a simply retarded old man looking for ways to stay entertained. When I was younger, there were many things I wish I had the chance to dabble in. I only hope that the young people today will learn from my experience and not shy away from new experiences and challenges. To be honest, I thought you'd be much less approachable when we first reached out to you. As soon as our conversation began, I could tell how serious and sincere person you were. I imagine you had plenty of admirers in your youth. Truth be told, I was something of a punk in those days. I took a pilgrimage across the continent on foot and by sea. That could be quite rash, you see. Are you telling me you traveled the continent before airships existed? Wow, it's incredible! It was merely youthful indiscretion, but I believe it was thanks to that experience that I was able to broaden my horizons. It might even be fun to ride across the continent in this new era of old bikes and see how much things have changed. How did they get that camera angle? It's been an honor and an absolute pleasure getting to hear so much about you. One last question. What are your old bikes? What are old bikes to you? Someone like me who found himself racing through life, my bike is my prized companion and has allowed me to feel alive once again. Thank you so much for answering our questions. I think we'll be able to put together a wonderful article. I'm happy to have been of service. Do let me know when you publish the magazine. I would love to brag to my friends about it. Of course. Take care. Master, what are you doing? Vaughn, you watch that go down, eh? I would appreciate your discretion until the magazine releases. The Tyrell Times is publishing an Orbital Bike mags, huh? Guess everybody's got to capitalize on the bike boom. Can't say I ever managed you interviewing for one, though. Nor did I. When I was driving on the expressway the other day, I noticed a car trying to keep up with me. They reached out, and I couldn't say no after seeing how passionate they were. But isn't the fact you were alive supposed to be a secret? Yes, though at this point it's all about open knowledge in the underworld. I did make sure they withheld my name, so it should be fine. You say so. Anyway, it was nice to hear some new things about you. Didn't know you used to be a punk. I heard that too, did you? I wasn't as bad as you, I'll have you know. Just a big-bodied hooligan living in obscurity on the edge of the continent. A series of events showed me just how small I was. So I left my hometown to reevaluate the scale of the world, that's all. Come on, that's all barely covers it. Give me the details. Perhaps I'll tell you about it one day. For now, it's enough to know if I had not gone down that path, I doubt I ever would have taken you as a student.
あの時の大主が今や仲間を得て裏解決へという道を見出し自身の問題と向き合って己自身を大切にできるようになった。そして私がそばにいてやれなかった3ヶ月前の事件も見事に乗り越えた。
That shit was crazy. So much death. That was a pretty dark chapter, to be honest with you. Oops. I hope I have. All it feels like I did was delete the problem.
ここは今後の課題であろうが、一人で抱え込むことももうあるまい。私もいくらでも力を貸そう。お主の師として、臨時助手の一人としてな。
No way I can call you one of my assistants. But you know what? I'm glad to take the help. Alright. Sweet! Alright. Those are all done, so let's head back to Tryon Mall, Tryon Tower, and continue the story! I think the last two games I prioritized Agnes and Fairy when it comes to connection events. This time around, I'm gonna kind of like space them out. Thank you so much for agreeing with this as an impromptu interview. The headline, I'm thinking Liberal's very own Supermaid. Deep dive into Lila's success in the uncharted waters of Calvar.
少々持ち上げすぎのような気がいたしますが、私があのリベール通信のお役に立てるのでしたら光栄です。
Heck yeah, I'll make this into a front page piece guaranteed. Oh, by the way, do you mind if I take some photos of the store's interior
ど
too?
うぞご遠慮なく。
That, it's Yarcelli. Hello, Lila. Looks like somebody's keeping busy. Maybe change of wardrobe too, even. If I remember right, you wore a more casual maid getup back at the Artemis Kakami Festival. It's been quite some time since I've donned a vintage-style dress like this. That reporter came all the way from my home country in Liberal to cover the space program. As such, when she offered to interview me, I dusted this off to wear during it, as well as my upcoming business trip. I knew you used to be an actual maid, but damn, who knew you'd fit the rock? You'd fit this hard. Right, in my uniform, seeing that on a true professional is a night and day difference. Totally puts the dress for the job. I feel much the same way. So rewinding a bit, you mentioned a business trip. Yes, a while ago, a connection of mine reached out to me over a particular matter. Starting tomorrow, I'll be away from Eda for a few days to attend to it. Oh, really? It's a bit sudden. But interesting timing. I wonder what that matter of who that connection could be. I apologize for any inconveniences this may cause, but rest assured the store will be in good hands in my absence. I hope to still have your continued patronage. Yes, of course. Alright. Take your gift and like it. Alright. I don't get anything else around here. Attention all Triumph Mall visitors! Thank you for your patience. Our space talk shows somewhat of the Project Star Taker will begin momentarily. In it, we'll be delving into the hot button topic of the space program in a fun, digestive way. Well, now, allow me to introduce our two lovely hosts and the master of this Project Star Killer. It's the upcoming hit idol duo Vega. Give them a hand, folks. Hi everyone, I'm Rachel from Vega. Make this a day you'll never forget. And I'm Yulia. I'm so glad you can all make it. Before we begin the show, we'll be performing one of our most popular numbers. Get ready for Planet Rain! Damn, people are getting really pumped over this, huh? Feels like idols have really been gaining traction lately. This particular deal quickly rose to fame after being selected as the space program's ambassadors. That said, they weren't the original choices. You've got to be kidding me. It should be us up there. Looks like there's more to this than meets the eye.
Oh yeah? Van-kun-tachi.
Hey, look who it is. What the? Wait, that's Prince Sharid? In the CID too? Sharid. Kilika.
奇遇だね。こんなところで君たちと会えるとは。これもアルーシャの導きか。
そして私たちの縁の賜物でしょう。
So what's the Crown Prince of El Same doing out with the city's flying swallow? I guess, conducting a sneak peek of the space program. Where'd your usual bodyguard go?
彼女には今、妹の外遊中の護衛についてもらっていてね。今回は代わりにそちらの少尉殿が周辺の警戒を万全にしてくれている。
恐縮です。突然アイドルのショーを見に行くと言われて、正直頭を抱えましたが、これだけ開けた場所で人払いもせずにだなんて。
ライブ感を大事にしていてね。暗殺や狙撃といった心配もそこまでないだろう。大陸中の注目がグラムハート閣下と 宇宙計画に集まっている今の状況ならね。
You might be right about that. I take it the CID's been stretched thin. Seems like you're being pushed into funneling all their focus into the space program, internal factions aside.
ご明察。特に私は閣下の頼みを断りにくい立場であるのもあってね。
Oh. She must be referring to the coup of 3 months ago that never came to be. In that respect, it's only a matter of time before every member of the city is roped into the project. Speaking personally, I call it quite the blow to my pride. Would be an understatement. So basically, you're taking the chance to squeeze in a little information exchange with the people on the outside before that happens. I'm still not past how weird it is seeing our top-rung government big shot reduced to a pawn on the chessboard. Although all the same as complying with a request to restrict flights south of the Ishgal Mountains, the line in the sand has clearly been drawn. Once again, I found myself struck with all over President Gramhart's brow as an unyielding passion for this project, in more ways than one. There's no need for you to feel guilty on our account. Moreover, regardless of my station, I will always strive to give everything my best and fullest efforts. Doing so aligns with his principles as well. Ah. Right. And that's something I refuse to compromise on as well. Regarding that unrealized coup, I'm committed to doing whatever I can to not only atone for the mistakes I made there, but grow from them too. Wow, good on you. Yeesh. Someone else I know would probably say the same in your shoes. You CID a bunch are sure cut from the same cloth. Anyway, I'm game to keep working together where it makes sense if you are. I can make no guarantees, but so long as our interests continue to align, I'd be happy to do so. Same applies for us for the same. I have no doubt we will be relying on you well into the future, Vaughn. Oh my, such positively electric energy! The rock concert I saw with Vaughn before was exhilarating for certain, but this is beyond compare. If you excuse me, I feel a sudden inclination to make up for the lost fun from back then. Wait, Your Highness! I would really advise against mingling with the crowd. Then why not accompany me if it perturbs you so? Come, let us partake in this glow stick dancing I've heard so much about. Huh. Oh man, I don't want to try to invade the second lieutenant right now. He feels like he's loosened up a bit recently. Guy resembles the debaucherous prince from War every time I see him. Indeed, though whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is up for debate. Yeah, I would agree with that. Zypha call? Hey, isn't that the guild's number? Arkwright, I'm glad I was able to get a hold of you. Oh, it's that guild receptionist guy. Not often I get a call from you. What's up? Did something happen? Yes, actually. The pressing matter has arisen, and Zin and Fear are no longer here to deal with it. To sum it up, while I was on the phone with Albus and Regina a moment ago, something concerning happened. Concerning how? Oh yeah, weren't they on their way to the city's outskirts? Yes, they were traveling to areas surrounding the capital in search of monsters to do away with. One moment I was talking with Albus as they had crossed off the last face on the list. The next, the call suddenly dropped. I tried to reach Regina's number, but to no avail. Gotcha. And I'm guessing pulling Zin and Claws away from whatever they're doing is off the table? You'd be correct. They're both tied up at the moment, unfortunately. Be that as it may, it sounds as though you may be caught up in your own work. One of them will surely be back in a minute, so... Not so fast. You actually called a good time. We just hit a good stopping point. We'll do this for you, but fair warning, my rates aren't cheap in the case that you don't remember. Oh, I haven't forgotten. Or not, you'll have not only my gratitude, but a reward fit for a king, so to speak. As I recall, they were near the western outskirts of the capital, where the highway meets the Laveri River. I bid you good luck. I really hope Albus and Regina are okay. Normally I wouldn't stress since they're up very tough, but yeah. So, we're going by car, right? Yep, once we're ready, we'll hop in my pickup and head over to the western outskirts. Sweet! There's not much I can do left here, so let's move on! After a quick stop at the office, Vaughn's group piled into his truck and drove on the expressway to the western outskirts of the capital.
場所ですね。あ、トリオンタワーも見えますよ。
やれやれ、お子ちゃまだね。まあ、なかなか悪くねえ光景だが。
確か人口85万人だっけ。こうして見ると確かに圧巻だよね。
ええ、ここ数年で8万人ほど増加したみたいです。
将来的には外区拡張もあるらしいから、この辺も変わっちまうかもしれねえけどな。
What's the... Oh, shit. Seems they haven't left the area, at least. It's one of the guild's land carriers. Doesn't look like it's broken down or anything. I don't see Almas or Regina anywhere. What could they be? Quatre. I experienced some sort of orbital wave interference. Informative. However, network noise remains at a near imperceptible level. Yet Hazel has said the call randomly dropped. Yeah, something stinks with this whole thing. No doubt about it. Huh? What are those sounds? Sword clanging orbital arts! Coming from the other side of that hill! So that's where they're at. Guess they're just cleaning house. It doesn't sound like getting rubbed up or anything. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're in any danger, but still. Well, we come all this way, might as well pop in and check on them. Let's make our way across and finish up this gig. Right! I'll need your help too, Zeros. Here we go! Anything around here that I might miss? Not right. I didn't want to do that. I pressed the wrong button. Killed him.
なんだ今の魔獣は。
どうかお気をつけて。この通信障害が若干強いですよ。好きにはさせません。
Alright. Zoffer Edge.
警戒を強めましょう。
Why can't I use this?
ここが攻め時か。そこです。加減はいたしません。
I do have Shining Palm Blade, so I might as well use it. Alright. Alright, we got Cowpick Pummel. Let's check this out. Alright. Great. That's just rude.
たか。
やりました。成長しました。お粗末様です。手伝うよ。
You pressed the wrong buttons.
難敵ですが、
さあ始めるか。そら。
This thing out of here. Damn creepy sheep. Whoa. Whoa. Oh no! Rip. Out of here.
相手が悪かったな。
甘いお茶受けをご用意しますよ。バン
ほらよ。
気を引き締めて挑みましょう。
そら。ここだ。そら。つや。ほらよ。
これで一安心ですね。
Woo! Damn creepy sheep.
怪我はないな。
Take it. Aquaverse. Okay, lead. Why can't they put that on there? I got an Aquaverse already. Oh, drive extra only. Okay, that's why. This is big. Alright. I'll take it. What's it around here? Is it? So many enemies around here. So many. Shard search? Pawns! No, they're getting away! Too far away. There. Killed it. Nice. Jade. Get wind darts, huh? Let's take a look at that. I drive. I forget, how do you change the drive? I don't. Oh, I cannot. I think I have to do that at like a shop, don't I? If I remember correctly. The fuck is G tokens? I just realized that. What the hell is that? I guess I have to reset the drive when I get to a shop, I guess. If there's one thing I wish the Daybreak games did, is to carry over at least some levels from the previous games, like in Cold Steel. That's one thing I wish the Daybreak games did, instead of just starting out completely new, completely fresh all over again. Pendulum, give that to Miss Fairy. Alright, what's going on over here? I think I rid all my shit, didn't I? Yeah, I did. What's going on over here? Oh, look, that looks like a problem.
B 級としての判断だ。このくらい余裕で切り抜けてみせるさ。頼む。レジーナの方はノイズの少ない場所を探して増援を。分かった。いや、もう到着してるぜ。
裏解決屋のみんな。
どうしてここに？
ヘイゼルさんからの応援要請です。サポートはお任せを。
あなたはこちらに一旦下がってください。
分かったわ。だけどせめて援護だけでも。
尺だが今は助かる。様子もおかしいし気をつけてくれ。ああ、肩を並べるのは初めてだが連携してぶちのめすぞ。
大型1、中型7、撃破します。
Contaminated opponent. What the fuck is this? Infected with the mysterious contamination and have vast amounts of HP. Good lord. As these enemies are both highly durable and difficult to handle, you'll want to prioritize taking them down first.
大きい。それにかなり凶暴そうです。
ああ、油断できないがこのメンツなら。B 級の意地を見せてもらうぜ。
Alright.
ドライブ開始。
Ow. I got drop kicked. Alright.
行くぜ。こっちだ。そらそら。
こちらのターンです。シャードブーストのチャンスよ。アクセスブートアップ。
加勢するぜ。
炎よ、我らの息吹を。いや、お願いします。
見切った。
Alright.
見切った。
Alright.
好きにはさせません。嘘が有効だよ。はあ。手伝うよ。シャードブーストのチャンスよ。
決まってけよ。
ドライブ開始。
こちらの番だ。
大丈夫、無理はしないで。
いや、踏ん張りどころだ。市民の安全のためにも。
Alright.
全力で生き星の力よ、貫いて。
I missed! How did I miss?
手伝うよ、任せたよ。いや、こちらのターンです。
God damn things.
来てください。ロード完了。参ります。
Alright. Man, this thing has so much HP. Alright.
頼んだぜ。
多撃ご剣よ、切り刻め。
Fucking miss! Mm-mm.
暗いな。ゴーハ連勝。
Why am I missing? We're not blinded.
大丈夫よ。
Now we are.
ほとばしれ。はあ、そこです。私が相手です。ドライブを開始します。手伝うよ。
Mm.
決まってけよ。
援護するよ。捕らえました。やあ、回復します。感謝します。敵は取ります。嘘が有効だよ。せいや、今です。大丈夫よ。
続発動。
ここが攻め時かと。開始よ。
そうだよ。
加勢するぜ。
捕らえました。やあ、こちらの番です。
Keep missing. Thing has high evasion. Or
加減はいたしません。あとはお任せします。僕に任せて。
You don't really offer me much offer, do you?
オプティカルカノン。フェイちゃん。どんどん行こう。
Side attack. Let's iron attack it from the side. There it is.
そこです。
God damn, this thing has so much HP. I'm not even close to taking him down. Hmm. Not what I wanted.
行きましょう。
ドライブ開始。
行くぜ。続く発動。
Ah, fuck me.
どんどん行こう。
もう一丁。しまいにしよう。スタンダー。
それ。
いや。行きます。
援護するぜ。
行きます。やあ。バッサム。
おうよ。
任せてエリス。 こちらの番です。
Man, this thing does not want to fucking go down at all.
いや。カトル君。バックアップします。
Mm-mm.
この調子で行きましょう。
そこだ。逃がさねえ。ドーハ連勝。
Fucking ape.
それ。
好きにはさせません。蹴散らします。せや。はあ。まだです。はあ。これで決めます。いやあ。とどめです。イグニス。ランページ。カトルさん。限界突破だ。
フルパワーで行くよ。飛べ。お願いフィオ。デュナミス。ドライバ
ー。私が相手です。
This thing does not want to die.
ドライブを開始します。
こちらの番だ。せいは
ー。ここだ。
それ。バックアップします。
気張ってけよ。
あとは頼んだよ。
私にお任せを。
I really should have something that increases my arts. I wish I had something better than Hydro Cannon.
アニエスさん。ドライブ開始。
上等だ。せいは
加勢するぜ。頼んだぜ。
Oh god, this guy just doesn't want to go down. I missed again! He's blinded. Why did I do that? I'm an idiot. Alright. Don't do that. I like the smoke bomb, man. Ugh. Alright. Guy does not want to fucking die. Ow. Die! Damn, oversized fucking 8. Christ. Damn, the thing was a tank. Christ almighty. Like he had like slicing at a wall.
っこつけようとしてるのよ。もう頭にきた。私も B 級に上がって絶対に無茶させないんだから。
レジーナ。
Yo, we got a lover's quarrel on our hands. Quick, someone grab the popcorn. Aw, they're acting all lovey-dovey. It's so cute. This is what it looks like. Hey, stop staring at us like that. Carry on, my man. Just pretend like we're not even here. Well, we're glad to see you're all alright. I won't have to wonder why monsters that strong be roaming around so close to the capital. Call from Hazel? But we couldn't get through to him at all just a minute ago. Ah, it finally went through. I'm glad to see you're unarmed. I assume arc riding isn't part of the thing of that. That's right. Sorry to worry you like that, Hazel. We didn't do it that much, honestly. That being said, we should probably talk about this in a little more depth considering what happened. Definitely. There was something strange about that monster. The same can be said about those unstable orbital waves. So you guys noticed that too, huh? We were trying to get to the bottom of those network disturbances which led us out here. And that's when we were ambushed. Understood. In any event, Zen and Fee should be returning shortly. If it won't be too much trouble, could you come by the guild soon? After driving back to edit the two races in tow, the Vaughn's group stopped briefly by the office to drop off Vaughn's pickup truck. They then hopped into another vehicle the guild sent to them, pick them up, and together made their way to the edit the guild branch. So this monster was different somehow. Different somehow from normal ones. Are you sure about this? Positive. It wasn't at all like the cryptids or even the devils that appeared during the Pandemonium incident. From a glance, it may have looked like an old creepy crawly, but I swear that wasn't the case. I can back him up on that. That hulking beast and his merry band were a cut above the usual ones we deal with. And there was also something off with the fodder along the way. Right, I sensed that too. It was like their auras had this roughness to them. I don't really know how else to put it. I think that's an apt descriptor. There was certainly an obstinate quality to them. Yeah, but it's not like they were unkillable. Just had to put a little more oomph behind our swings. Zin? Fee? What is it? Do you know something about this? Well, to say we know something would be a stretch, given that we've never run into any monsters like that ourselves. But we have gotten some reports from other guild branches outside Calvard. Wait, really? Guess this wasn't an incident then. Unfortunately not. The number of reports in the matter is so low at present, however, so we were simply told to keep an eye out. That being said, we certainly weren't expecting them to find any beasts of that nature in the Republic, let alone out on the outskirts of our very city. Those reports wouldn't happen to have made mention of instances of communication interferences, would they? Yeah, they did. Some of them described how their comms went on with Fritz. They didn't have any details on why, and I've got no clue on how it connects back to those strange monsters. Hate to drop another thing on your plate, Arkwright, but would you mind going over all this with us again this afternoon? I only ask because Elaine's still out working on a special case, and I'd like all of us to share what we've learned, her included. Wait, a special case? Oh, you mean that thing? What does that have to do with what we're doing with right now? Okay, got yourself a deal. Been meaning to get in touch with Elaine anyway. How about we meet up around 1 p.m.? Works for me. Let's do it at your office. I'm sure you've seen enough of this place for one day anyway. I'd like to tag along, but I really need to get on that other summit I mentioned before. Take care out there, you guys. And pass that along to Elaine when you see her. We also got a few more things to do on our do list, so we'll be heading out. And, thank you for earlier. I know Hazel already paid you, but don't think I won't be returning the favor myself. This is one day I don't want hanging over me. And just when I thought, he's being nice. Anyway, thanks for coming to rescue everyone. Not at all, I'm sure you would have done the same for us. Well then, I suppose we'll see you after lunch. Good luck with your special assignment, Fee. Thanks, Fairy. And good luck with your own Forest PG work. Sweet! So there are strange monsters prowling around, huh? Well, this certainly took an interesting turn. You can say that again, though I kind of doubt it has anything to do with the space program. Oh yeah, I was curious about what Auclair is going to tell us later. Auclair. I am. Personally, I'm curious if it'll be related to some of the things we've heard about this morning. It very well might, although ostensibly minor, they were somewhat concerning. I guess that means Vaughn's intuition was right on the mirror. Vaughn? Something the matter? Nah, I just had a thought. Y'all remember how we planned to scope out a bunch of districts during our morning or afternoon shifts? Well, I was thinking about adding a few places to the list. A couple districts that are outside our usual route. Oh yeah? Do we not cover most of the capital on the regular already? We even visit the Backlight District on occasion, where we're planning to check out the Grand Circuit this afternoon. Which will only mean... I get it now. So that's where you want to go. Or you want to go visit the area near my house? Ah, I see. I'm assuming you wish to add the 10th and 11th districts to our itinerary then. Yeah, the Vray and Chardon. Former is a residential area on the hill in the northwest, and the latter is a bustling entertainment district with movie theaters and a casino. For one reason or another, there usually aren't many forest refugees to find in either of those spots. That being said, I just can't shake the feeling that something smells off. In times like these, where I find tackling things from different angles is the best way to forward. Ah, yes. It's very much an approach we researchers often take. Sounds good to me. You'll never hear me complain about taking a trip to Chardon. Yeah, because you practically live there. So how should we proceed? We do have our meeting with Zen and Lane at 1 p.m. I doubt we'll have time to visit both before then. Yeah, Chardon's always packed during the day, and that's doubly true at nighttime. I say we make our last stop during our afternoon shift. In that case, we should make our way over to the Laveri district once we finish our business here. I'd also suggest contacting Mr. Zaman and asking if he wished to join us. Sweet! Change the Laveri district would advance the story, causing quests, connection events, and other sites for the content to disappear! I've already done all that! Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up here. When we come back, we will head off to the Laveri district and we'll see what we can dig up. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Later.